Welcome to Half Haunted Chronicles, where the smoke never truly clears and the missing are really never gone. I'm your host, Candy, and tonight we sift through the ashes, a disappearance wrapped in flame, and spirits who still race towards blazes long extinguished. In Fayetteville, West Virginia, Christmas Eve, 1945, the Sodder family, George and Jeannie and their 10 children, were asleep in their West Virginia farmhouse when fire erupted in the dead of the night. George and Jeannie escaped with 4 of their children, but 5, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny Jr., and Betty, never came out, or so it seemed. The fire burned quickly. Within 45 minutes, the house was gone, but when the ashes cooled, there were no bones, no teeth, and no remains. Fire experts said that was impossible. Even the hottest residential fires leave something behind. So what happened to the Sodder children? Jenny refused to believe her kids had died in a blaze. She boiled animal bones to test if the fire could truly destroy them. They never fully burned. The family began to suspect foul play. A strange man had visited the house weeks earlier, pointing at the fuse box, saying, "This is going to cause a fire someday." Another stranger told George his house would burn and the children would be destroyed because of his political views. He was a vocal critic of Mussolini, not popular in certain circles. Then came the sightings. A woman claimed to have seen the children peering out of a passing car. A waitress said she served them breakfast days after the fire. Even George excavated the site himself. Still nothing. Theories ranged from a botched kidnapping to a mafia hit or government involvement. The Sodders put up a billboard on Route 16 for decades, asking for help. The case never closed. The fire may have erased their home, but it couldn't burn the questions. North to the Windy City, where smoke clings to the skyline and spirits still walk the ruins of the past infernos. Chicago is a city that's burned before, most famously in 1871. The Great Chicago Fire reduced 3.3 square miles to ash, hundreds dead, thousands homeless. But even today, strange reports drift through firehouses. Some firefighters say they've seen ghosts of the fallen, men in outdated gear, standing silently by engines before vanishing into smoke. Others report phantom footsteps in empty fire halls, doors swing open without a breeze, alarms going off with no trigger, and the most haunted, Engine 107, built in the late 1800s. Crews there speak of a man in suit-covered gear pacing outside the bay doors. When approached, he fades, leaving behind a scent of burning wood and old leather. In the aftermath of Our Lady of the Angels fire in 1958, a tragedy that took the lives of 92 school children, witnesses reported ghostly children firehouse kitchens, laughing and playing with forgotten toys. One retired captain shared this: "I was on a call, there was smoke everywhere, and then I saw him, a guy in an old school helmet, waving me out just before the roof collapsed behind me. He was never on the roster or in the crowd." Are these the spirits of heroes still answering the calls, or the city's way of remembering the ones who never made it home? Before we close the door on tonight's Firelight Shadows, here are 3 creepy facts to haunt your day. Fire can obliterate all traces of bone in under 30 minutes. If the temperature is high enough, you may never know someone was there. In haunted homes, burned doorways are often cold to the touch, as if the fire left something frozen. Some spirits appear to be fighting fires that no longer burn, ghosts seen dragging phantom hoses or yelling into smoke that doesn't exist. Ashes fade, but memories, well, they ignite again and again. From a family's vanished children to phantoms in the firehouse, sleep tight, and if you smell smoke in your dreams, don't wait to wake up. Catch me on the next episode, Dead Letters. Like, follow, and share for more. Got your own creepy tale? Email me at halfhauntedpodcast@gmail.com. Until next time, stay curious and stay haunted always.